Hi and welcome to the Cult TV Sofa. This is a reaction video for the 9th episode of Season 2 of Buffy the Vampire Slayer called What's My Line? Part 1. Last time we discovered more of Giles' history as an old friend of his tried to find him but was killed by a zombie-like person before he was able to. The police asked Giles to identify the body of his friend and his gaze lingered on a tattoo on the body. Giles then seemed to become distracted and closed up to Buffy. Ethan Rayne reappeared and we discovered that he and Giles were friends with the man who was searching for Giles previously. The zombie-like body of their friend then attacks them, but Buffy is able to lock it in the library cage. An unconscious Jenny is inhabited by a demon that Giles, Ethan and his friends summoned when they were younger. And the demon later goes to attack Ethan, but Angel rushes in and the demon tries to inhabit his body, but the demon in Angel fights back and kills off the intruder. Later, a visibly upset Jenny rejects Giles' advances and their relationship now seems to be at the very least on the rocks. So let's see what happens in this episode. I'm going to put any relevant trivia that I find over here, and at the end of the reaction I'll be discussing what happened and my thoughts about it. And I'm going to start it in 3, 2, 1. Career fair. Don't think YouTuber was on the list when we had one.
I'm kind of curious to find out what sort of career I could have.
You can have any career.
I shouldn't even be bothering with this. It's all Mootville for me.
Yeah, what kind of job can she do?
Not even a teensy-weensy bit curious about what kind of career you could have had?
Could have had. Oh. But she's going to have to do some work. She needs to earn money somehow in the future.
It's just this manuscript. It's supposed to hold your cure. It reads like gibberish.
He can't help you. Not without a key.
The key? You mean this book is in some kind of code?
Right. Where's the key?
Is that where we'll find this key?
Yeah.
Okay. So he said he's trying to find a cure for Drusilla. So I assume to make her not quite the way she is. But she does seem to have the ability of like a seer. She can see, I don't say see the future, but she can she has sight. She can see things. So she just turned some cards over and she says that the key to the book is in a certain location. It looked like a mausoleum. So it's weird. She does have abilities. I mean, I don't know if that's is that a vampire thing? Is that something she had when she was human and it's carried on? I don't think any other vampires we've seen have had any kind of abilities like that yet that I can think of. So yeah, that's a bit not quite sure how she's got those powers, but yeah, carry on. Is that the mausoleum that the key's in? I'm gonna say yes. Just gonna wait for him to come out. Just casually wait there.
Does rest in peace have no sanctity to you people?
One down, one to go.
One down.
Oh!
One gone.
Yeah, but he's gone.
Buffy, you scared me.
Now you know what it feels like, stealth guy. And you don't have to whisper. Mom's in LA till Thursday. Art buying or something.
Then
So why'd you come through the
come into
window?
the window?
Habit.
It's okay.
The Cliff Notes version? I want a normal life. Like I had before.
But you can't.
You're the one freaky thing in my freaky world that still makes sense to me.
Got a bit of a backhanded compliment.
Was this part of your normal life?
Oh my gosh. My Dorothy Hamill phase. My parents were fighting all the time, and Skating was an escape.
There's a rink out past Route 17. It's closed on Tuesdays.
Tomorrow's Tuesday.
I know.
What about you? You're...
What?
Oh. Is clown actually a job? Suppose I made that information public. I thought that would be private information for each student.
Laugh now, Missy. They assigned you to the booth for law enforcement professionals.
As in police?
It's a lot of books.
Buffy.
Wonder how many takes they had to do for that.
Indexing the Watcher diaries covering the last couple of centuries. You'd be amazed at how numbingly pompous and long-winded some of these Watchers were.
I caught 1 out of 2 vamps after they stole something from this jumbo mausoleum.
They were stealing?
Yeah. They had tools, flashlights, whole 9 yards.
That's never a good sign.
What does that mean anyway? Whole 9 yards. 9 yards of what?
It's American football reference, isn't it?
You know, if you don't like the way I'm doing my job, why don't you find somebody else? Oh, that's right. There can only be one. As long as I'm alive, there is no one else.
Career week's having a bit of effect on her.
We'll never complete your cure with that bitch breathing down our necks. I need to bring in the big guns. The Order of Taraka.
The bounty hunters?
They're coming to my party. 3 of them.
Tried 3 people before, vampires. Well, last 3 were all killed.
Willow Rosenberg, come with us, please.
That's not great. 2 blokes grabbing her.
What is all this?
You've been selected to meet with Mr. McCarthy, head recruiter for the world's leading software concern. We're extremely selective. In fact, only one other Sunnydale student met our criteria.
They finally meet.
Well, now there's a thought. Have you ever considered law enforcement?
Oh. Could she be a police officer and do her job? I suppose she could. Because she would be out patrolling the streets. And if she saw a vampire, she could kill it and carry on with the work. So I suppose she could actually do law enforcement, and with her abilities and everything, it would certainly give her the advantage. So yeah, I can kind of see actually law enforcement probably is the right job for her. I don't know what else she could do that would fit with the slaying.
You remember the book that was stolen from the library by a vampire a few weeks ago?
Yeah?
It was written by Dulac.
Ah, that female vampire, the episode that Ford was in.
Contain rituals and spells that reap unspeakable evil. However, it was written in archaic Latin so that nobody but the sect members could understand it.
You think they figured out how to read the book?
Something's coming, Buffy, and whatever it is, I can guarantee it's not good.
I'm guessing he's not a good guy. So has he gone to Buffy's neighbours? I'm guessing he's not a good guy either.
I'm Norman Pfister with Blush Beautiful Skin Care, just to accept a few free samples.
Free?
The magic word. So is he one of those 3 that Spike's called, and is that other guy one of the 3? Must be really horrible lipstick. And here's the 3rd.
Hey, you're not supposed to be in here.
You'd be dead if you're in there, because it's not pressurized. Number 3.
Speaking of, I really have to bail, but I promise I'll be back bright and early tomorrow and ready to slay.
This is a matter of some urgency, Buffy.
Oh, it's the ice skating. She can ice skate. I've been a few times. I'm not good. Oh. Here comes the first attack. Oh, it's almost like a place where she can escape from everything and just sort of remember her childhood and happy times, and she's going to be attacked. Well timed. Oh, brilliant move. Using the ice skate as to slice his throat.
No worries. We're close to decoding the manuscript. We just need a bit more time.
That's suppose at the very least they're a distraction if they don't do the job properly.
Hellmouth presents dead guys on ice. What about you, that cut? Hey.
He doesn't want her to see him like that. Why doesn't he change back then? I assume he's all sort of fired up from the fight and he can't change back yet until he's calmed down a bit. Okay, if you don't bite her tongue. Fight number 2.
Society of Deadly Assassins.
Society.
They find a target and they eliminate it. You can kill as many of them as you like, it won't make any difference.
So there's more than 3.
Where there's one, there will be another, and another. They won't stop coming until the job is done.
Or she keeps killing them.
Some are human, some are not.
Ew. So is he just made up of worms? Maggots. Where is she?
Angel?
Angel's place. Boundaries? Locked door for a reason? Wonder how he's got that place. He doesn't have a job. How's he got money to pay for it? I mean, obviously it's not a... Well, he kind of rented it the normal way because it's not that kind of place. It's not a flat, is it? It's somewhere he's set up. She saw him and Buffy together, so she's gone after him.
If you tell me what I need to know, I won't hurt you.
Seems to have the upper hand.
Eastern exposure. The sun will be coming in a few hours.
Oh god, he's trapped in the cage. Sunlight will burn him up.
Gone quite beyond the call of duty. But
It's like Krispy Kreme donuts.
I believe the purpose is to restore a weak and sick vampire back to full health.
Drusilla. And looks like they got the whole translation.
Good day. I'm Norman Pfister with Blush Beautiful Skincare and Cosmetics. I was wondering if I might interest you in some free samples?
Free?
Buffy hasn't been home. He thinks she's Buffy. He was waiting for her to come home and she's gone into the house. So the sun's coming up and obviously moving around. So, that's a horrible way to go. Could see it coming. I thought he'd be able to get through that though. He's pretty strong. Oh!
You must be number 2.
Oh, as far as she's concerned, yeah, number 2. I was going to say number 3, but...
Don't make me do the chick fight thing. Chick fight. You know.
Dig her nails in, pull her hair.
I'm Kendra, the Vampire Slayer.
Ah? She said she's Kendra the Vampire Slayer, but there can only be... Well, as far as I'm aware, I thought the rules were there can only be one Vampire Slayer. Okay. So, one of the... Sorry, loads to think about there. So as far as we're aware, there's 3 of this order that have come to kill Buffy. One was killed on the ice rink. Second has gone into the house, Buffy's house, thinking that Cordelia is Buffy. So obviously we haven't seen what's happening there yet. So is she like some kind of renegade killer, a vampire killer? Ugh. I don't know. That's a bit confusing. I mean, she specifically said she's the Vampire Slayer. Doesn't mean she is. Sorry. Yeah, I don't know. Confusing. Yeah, just because that's what she said doesn't mean she is. So, thinking about her fighting though, she did fight like Buffy. Gonna have to watch the next episode. And I'm going to edit out some of the pauses I just did because my brain's going 1,000 miles an hour, and I don't know what to say. I'm so confused. Yeah, I don't know. Don't come to Angel. He's locked in that cage, and the sun's coming round. And also Willow, she's in the library all night, fell asleep. Her parents not worried about where she is? I suppose she might have said she's sleeping at Buffy's for the night. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I hadn't planned on watching the second one now, but I think I'm going to because I really want to know what's going on because I'm very confused. So, yeah, I might watch that now. So let me know what you thought about this one in the comments below. Obviously, don't give any spoilers just in case I don't watch the next one straight away. Also, don't want to. I want to find out naturally what happens. And I shall see you for the next episode. Be seeing you.